What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about what UD needs to improve on. So there's a lot of things that UD needs to improve on, which I'm going to be talking about today in this video. So let's go and join Ultimate Driving. So when you first join the game, you get this like intro screen. See, this is the intro screen right here. You don't need this. You see this right there. You don't need that. You don't need that. Or you need that, because we've seen that about 100 times. I've seen this more. I've seen this a lot more. Just they could probably add like a skip button to skip all that stuff, and then they could add like, and then they could add different tracks into the intro music, which would actually be very smart of them to do. And now here's another thing. So when you're like customizing cars and stuff like that, you have all these options and stuff like that, but you have the Bugatti Divo. Now what would be cool, now here's something else too. What they need to improve on as well, you see there's a reflection on this car. I did not put this reflection on it. The reflection is at 0. So now we go back in here, and then I turn it to 0, and it goes to 0. I'll show you what I mean. So you see this, you see this right here? Look, it's all black now. You see this big difference from before. You can see that it's all matte finish, very thick looking. So yeah, that's one thing. Now there's another thing as well, and it's about the highways. Now, since there's a lot of car crashing going on the highways with grinding and stuff like that, it's because of these barriers. These barriers are not high enough, and they need to be higher, or this highway could be stretched out another lane, which would be pretty cool, honestly, if you ask me. Now, we're coming up to this big turn that a lot of people hate, and Ultimate Driving staff does not like to listen to their players. So right here it is. They should have a barrier right here on the right side, right here, starting from right here, and just going like this, because people usually go over in that area when they're grinding or farming or everything like that. So, and then you usually come over here, and you hit this, and you go flying into the water, which is not good. And plus, when you're maybe on that side or something like that, and you're trying to grind, it's this part right here. You either go flying like this, because you don't have enough handling, you go flying into that. So we don't need this barrier here, we need this barrier here, and we need that another barrier right there. So when you're grinding, you won't fall off into the water. So the next thing is about the bridges and the tunnels up here. So this is kind of annoying if you ask me. So these are pretty small roads, and they could probably be straight, because we don't really need this tunnel up here if you think about it. I mean, they just added it for no reason at all. It could just be a straight road just like this. But instead, they had to add this right up here. They had to add this. I don't know why they had to add this, but look, this is the problem. So you're coming down here, and you can hit this right there. You can hit that and go flying. And look how small this is. Look at that. Look, so this is like, look how small this is right here. Look at this. This is like only 2 cars wide. This is very small for people that are going about not 250 miles per hour or faster than that. Now that is one thing nobody likes here. So, and like this right here, you can crash into that, and plus you can crash into this. We don't need these things right here. You could, what 22 pilots should do, they should get rid of this. They should put a barrier right here and probably make it a bigger tunnel. This is a very small tunnel, and I know a lot of people agree with me. Very small tunnel. And here's another problem. Here, I'll show you what's another problem. So watch. When you jump out of your car goes flying up to the ceiling. Actually, no. So here's another problem right here. Here's an example right here from last video of me going up in the Bugatti, and it goes flying up to the ceiling. And also, there should be like perks in the game, like where you could do like ×2 credits or something like that, which would be amazing. For like ×2 credits for 1 hour would be like 50 Robux, for example, and for a whole week it would be 2,000 Robux. Now, they would make an insane amount of money right there. So like, this is what you don't need. You don't need a small tunnel like this. This is a very small tunnel. You don't need a small tunnel like this. And it just does it for 3 more times. Like, you don't need this. Look, you just run into this. You can run into this like that and go flying off like that. See, that is a big example. And plus, and also, before I end this video off, there's like something called FOV. See this FOV right now? See it? It's going backwards. I wish there was an option where you could turn that off, because like this is very annoying for people, because then you can't see anything ahead of you because you're so far back. Like, look how weird this looks. Because it looks like this is how fast you're really going, but it makes you look like this, like you're going 1,000 miles per hour when you're really not. You're only going this fast, and it makes you look like you're going a lot faster. See? And that should be taken off. I don't know why they added that. but the shaking, that's adds some realism to it. But still, like, that would be pretty interesting if they got rid of the FOV. But yeah, and one more thing, this why I don't use OBS is because my computer is too laggy and it like can't handle this stuff because it's only a Core i5, which is very slow. So yeah, comment below and add me on Discord. Everything's in the description below. And if you agreed to everything I said in this video, well, lick and sub right now, or you're not gonna have any Robux for the rest of your month, or actually for the rest of your life. You will never get any more Robux. So click that subscribe button. I'm almost up 460 subscribers, so yeah, give me some support. And don't forget to subscribe right there, and check out my newest video right there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Be sure to like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.